as an undergraduate, the support of my Buckeye community made this difficult time manageable. After I graduated, I decided to take this year to extend the work of my honors thesis and work with Dr. Joe Green to develop a research paper for peer-reviewed journals while I work on graduate school applications.
Hi, I'm Dalton Folder, and I'm a middle childhood education major, currently finishing up my senior year, and I'm student teaching at Jackson Center right now. Like Tori, I've been learning to adjust to a virtual and hybrid format of education. This fall, it's been especially interesting to help my students navigate the current challenges, but they are so resilient. I'll never forget my introduction to classroom teaching.
Although Dalton and I are physically apart from one another, just like the rest of us at this event, we stand together as Buckeyes. 1 year ago, we were crowned Ohio State Lima's 2019 Homecoming King and Queen, an experience that I know neither of us will forget, and one that will tie us together for years to come.
We also represented the Lima campus last year as 2 of Lima's 5 sesquicentennial scholars in the university-wide celebration of our 150th anniversary. Together, we share the same passion for Ohio State. We honor the traditions of being a Buckeye. Each of these amazing experiences reinforced that we have been part of something way bigger than ourselves.
So while we couldn't welcome you home to campus this fall, we recognize that this afternoon is about bringing homecoming to you, wherever you may be, and celebrating our unified appreciation of the Ohio State and its Buckeyes, past and present.
We are honored to introduce you to this year's Alumni Award winners and Lima Homecoming Court. But first, I want to introduce our Dean and Director, Tim Rayner, who has been leading our campus through these unreal times and working to make our student experience as full as possible.
Thank you, Dalton and Tori. You are both outstanding OSU Lima representatives of our student leaders, one of you as a graduating senior and one as a brand new alumni. It's a pleasure for me to welcome everyone to this Alumni Award event. Thanks for joining us. As Tori and Dalton said, we're honored to bring together Buckeyes, past and present, to celebrate accomplishments of exceptional alumni and soon-to-be alumni. So this 2020 Alumni Award event brings Buckeyes together. In so doing, it provides opportunity for us to, 1, reflect on the Buckeye Nation itself, and 2, to highlight the fact that OSU Lima is on the move, something you can be proud of. So relative to being part of the Buckeye Nation itself, it's a unique membership that you have. It's clearly a collection of resilient, creative, and tenacious people. You are a part of a unique nation, an incredible force, a nation that people and students want to join. Some of them want to join as you did via earning a degree, and others, like me, are proud to simply have been adopted into the nation. You have great reason to be proud of your membership in the Buckeye Nation. What a unique opportunity for each of us. So bringing Buckeyes together, the second thing is this allows us to highlight the fact that OSU Lima is on the move. Lots is happening, lots has been accomplished. Let me tell you some of these things that I put on the list that we are collectively proud of in respect to OSU Lima. At the top of the list, we grew. Our fall 2020 total enrollment reached 992. We're the only campus in the OSU system with that had a total enrollment growth. That growth was 1.6%. We welcomed 345 new Buckeye freshmen, 75% of whom selected OSU Lima as their first choice. And a special characteristic about this group is that 32% of them are first generation students. 18% were minorities, persons of colors. So we grew. We also retained. We increased our retention rate by 2.4% from last spring to this fall. It's our highest one-year increase that we could find. We grew, we retained, we hired some great people. We hired some exceptional faculty in biology, English, and engineering. We've hired some motivated staff that are passionate, motivated, and visionary. We also launched a new degree program, the Bachelor's of Science, Engineering, Technology. We call it the BSET, bridges the gap between industry vacancies in manufacturing by providing an ongoing stream of high quality manufacturing engineers for our region. Our incoming class this fall included 13 students. And not only did it bring in 13 new students, but it set up wonderful new partnerships with industry in our region. So we launched a new degree program. We also successfully finished spring and summer and started fall semester. And considering all the news of 2020, this is no small accomplishment. I would tell you that COVID didn't slow us down, budgets didn't slow us down, working remotely didn't slow us down, de-densifying the campus while we don't really like it didn't slow us down. Transitioning all of our instructional courses in different ways didn't slow us down either. We're proud of all those accomplishments, those highlights, because they indicate that OSU Lima is moving towards being more and more a destination Ohio State University campus. Over the course of the year, we strengthened destination programs, and we've strengthened a destination campus by enhancing facilities. And one of those spaces you're going to hear more about is in the building directly behind me in Galvin Hall. We're on the move. We have accomplished much, and we want you to be proud of your alma mater, proud to be a Buckeye, proud to be part of the Buckeye Nation. And I'm delighted that all of you are part of this event tonight. No one knows the power of the Buckeye Nation better than our new president and CEO of the Ohio State University Alumni Association, Ms. Molly Rance Calhoun. Ms. Molly transitioned to this new role on May 1. She has yet to meet her entire staff face-to-face, but that's not stopped her from taking every opportunity to engage with alumni near and far. We're pleased to have a few words from the Alumni Association's 12th president and CEO, Molly Rance Calhoun.
Hello, Buckeyes. I'm Molly Rance Calhoun, president of your Ohio State Alumni Association. It's an honor to help celebrate our remarkable recipients through the Ohio State Lima Alumni Awards program. Captain Jeffrey Anderson, less than a decade since graduating, you have truly set an extraordinary and heroic example for all Buckeyes to follow, making you so deserving of the Lima Alumni Early Achievement Award. James Morrissey, through your unwavering commitment to our Education for Citizenship motto and your dedication to the Lima community, you have certainly earned this spot in the Lima Alumni Hall of Fame. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations and my sincere appreciation for the pride that you bring to all of Buckeye Nation and Ohio State Lima. With more than 1/4 of all of our alumni starting at our regional campuses, these are the first important milestones on the way to success for many Buckeyes. The beauty of an Ohio State degree is that you can take several pathways to earn it, passing through multiple campuses, and in the end, you have even more paths ahead of you to move forward out into the world. Our 2020 award winners are a credit to our entire alumni family, 580,000 strong and counting. With a family that size, the boundaries of our Buckeye network are endless. Your peers, colleagues, family, and friends have all recognized that you took full advantage of the benefits of this huge Buckeye network and nominated you for these distinguished awards. Your inspiring accomplishments in your profession and your community make you worthy candidates for such honors. Ohio State is pleased to recognize the best and the brightest, and we're so proud to add you to this roster of outstanding alumni. Once again, congratulations, Buckeyes, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Molly, and welcome to your new role. Molly's team at the Alumni Association has been busy this fall developing plans to build upon the pride and connectedness felt during a typical homecoming week, but in a season that is anything but typical.
We all know Buckeyes who are doing great things in our classrooms, communities, and workplaces. This week launches a special virtual campaign known as Celebrating Buckeyes to do just that. Celebrate extraordinary students, alumni, staff, faculty, volunteers, and donors who make a difference. It's all about recognizing our fellow Buckeyes.
One group of fellow Buckeyes I'd like to celebrate is our 2020 Lima Alumni Homecoming Court. The students give selflessly of their time and talents to make our campus, their communities, and our world better.
Hi, my name is Devin Stoker, and I am currently a student at The Ohio State University at Lima. I am a senior majoring in business management from the village of Bell Center, Ohio. For the 2020-2021 academic year, I have also been involved in the development and implementation of the current Perry Webb Student Life Building's Recreational Center's membership and records database. I am also a member of the Business Club and in the final processes of launching the Ohio State Lima's Golf Association. This year, I am honored to be serving as a member of the Ohio State Lima Homecoming Court. I'm pleased to welcome you this evening to the 2020 Alumni Awards ceremony, and I'm glad you could join us tonight as we celebrate as Buckeyes. On behalf of this year's court, I would like to congratulate Jim Morrissey for his induction into the Alumni Hall of Fame and Jeff Anderson for receiving the Early Achievement Alumni Award. Even though we are physically separated tonight, we are all a part of an amazing Buckeye community that stretches from Lima, Ohio, all around the globe. No matter where we are celebrating from this evening, there is an unwavering Buckeye spirit that resonates throughout the world. Celebrating, honoring, and valuing rich traditions and history is something that transforms The Ohio State University into The Ohio State University. Commemorating 108 years of homecoming this year, I am grateful to be a part of this momentous occasion to celebrate Buckeyes together. I'm excited for you to meet other members of the 2020 Ohio State Lima Homecoming Court. And remember, as Buckeyes, we're in this together.
Hi, my name is Altstaetter, and I am currently a junior at The Ohio State University at Lima. I'm majoring in early childhood education, and I'm from Hawkins, Ohio. For this academic year, I am involved with Campus Activities Board, Lima Lights, and many other clubs. I work with student life, and I have been able to see how resilient Buckeyes are on our campus. Campus life has never slowed, and it makes me so happy to be a part of Buckeyes coming together virtually. Representing the Lima campus as a member of this year's homecoming court symbolizes that resiliency. We are stronger now than ever, and I am honored to get to continue the rich tradition of homecoming that brings past and current Buckeyes together. Now, more than ever, this is a time for spirit, strength, and support. Person by person, family by family, community by community, we'll find new ways to continue and celebrate Buckeyes.
Hi, my name is Nick Vulgamott, and I'm currently a junior at The Ohio State University at Lima. I'm majoring in Science and Engineering Technologies, and I'm also from Lima, Ohio. For this school year, I'm also involved in Campus Activity Board, the Basement Club, and the Meme Dream Team. Being a first-gen student, the opportunity to be part of such a historic tradition while being able to get my education close to home is something I truly appreciate and greatly cherish. In that tradition, each year we welcome back alumni to celebrate their time here as students and to reconnect with old friends. As a member of this year's homecoming court, I am honored to celebrate Buckeyes both past and present, sharing a unified appreciation for our university and to represent the Lima campus. Homecoming is an exciting time at Ohio State, Lima, and 2020 is no different as we celebrate Buckeyes.
Hi, my name is Lauryn Richardson, and I'm a senior here at The Ohio State University at Lima, majoring in early childhood education. For the 2020-2021 academic year, I'm involved in Bible Club, Education Club, Circle K International Club, Buckeye-thon, and the E1T1 Mentor Program. A few years ago, my older sister Tiara applied for Homecoming Court, and she earned the title of Homecoming Queen. At first, Homecoming Court seemed too big of an accomplishment for me to achieve, but after seeing the pride she took in this accomplishment, and from the encouragement of her and a past Homecoming Court member, I knew there was no question of whether or not I should apply. Even before I applied for court, I felt a sense of community. Now more than ever, I know that Homecoming Courts past and present are all part of a Buckeye family, and that's something that should be celebrated. Together as Buckeyes, we have a responsibility of lifting each other up, keeping each other safe, and celebrating in each other's successes. We can then continue the traditions we love, like Homecoming Court and beating that team up north.
Hi, my name is Kirsten Brunswick, and I'm currently a junior at The Ohio State University at Lima. I'm majoring in business with a minor in insurance from Anna, Ohio. For this academic year, I'm also involved with Buckeye-thon, Circle K, and the E1T1 peer mentoring group on campus. My story has an extra note of resiliency in 2020 that I never would have anticipated myself. Last year, I suffered a traumatic brain injury, and doctors were saying I would not be back on campus at all, but I am. I came back this year and took over the Circle K Club, became Buckeye-thon team captain, and was accepted onto Homecoming Court. The Ohio State University at Lima could never just be a campus to me. It represents my resiliency and my community's support. A huge part of my inspiration comes from talking with alumni about the successes that they had after graduation and seeing all the amazing ways they are giving back to their communities. Everything that I do is to give back to this campus, and you have filled me with hope for what my future may hold going forward. I celebrate each and every Buckeye that has helped me get here. Together as Buckeyes, we can and will overcome anything.
Hi, my name is Nick Norton, and I'm currently a sophomore at The Ohio State University at Lima. I'm majoring in theater and life science and education. And for the 2021 academic year, I am also involved in Redefine, of which I'm the president, Campus Activities Board, and Student Senate. And pretty much, if there's a club on campus, I'm probably in it. As a sophomore, getting to be involved as I am at The Ohio State University, it has transformed the meaning of community for me. This year, I am completely taken aback, not only by my own ability to adapt, but also my peers as well. During Celebrating Buckeyes Week, we have so much to be proud of. Campus activities are still going strong, and I will get to stay involved in the Department of Theater by video editing their virtual production this year. Through it all, my community of Buckeyes has rallied around me. Professors like Margie Ainich in the Department of Theater and fellow leaders on campus like Dalton Falder have affirmed me what it means to be together as Buckeyes. I am proud to serve on Homecoming Court and represent the Ohio State Lima campus because we have never been stronger in spirit and conviction than we are today. While it is no surprise this year Alumni's Awards look a little bit different, you are a part of a historic celebration. For some, it has been a while, and for others, it was only last year. But regardless of when you were here, you are always welcome home. With that being said, on behalf of the 2020 Ohio State Lima Homecoming Court, welcome home. It is truly a pleasure to be here with you all tonight as we celebrate the amazing things that Buckeyes can do as individuals and as a community. Go Bucks!
Best of luck to our homecoming court, as they will participate in several virtual events in the coming weeks, including a crowning ceremony to name the 2020 royalty later in October.
As a brand new alum, it's really special to be a part of this ceremony tonight. I know that Ohio State Lima has given me the tools to go far in life and career, but hearing from those who have gone before me never ceases to provide an extra boost of inspiration. This year's Alumni Award winners exemplify the hard work and giving spirit associated with such awards.
To be considered for the Early Achievement Award, the nominee must have successfully completed a minimum of 1 academic quarter or semester of full-time study at Ohio State Lima, have graduated from The Ohio State University no more than 10 years ago, and be an advocate for the university, having demonstrated distinctive achievement in a career, civic involvement, or both. I invite Dr. Robert Anderson to introduce us to this year's Early Achievement Award winner.
Hello, Ohio State University Lima Branch alumni. My name is Robert Anderson, and I'm the father of Captain Jeff Anderson. It was an honor and a pleasure to nominate Jeff for this very prestigious award, the Early Achievement Award. Since Jeff's graduation from The Ohio State University a few years ago, Jeff has developed into an experienced United States Air Force combat aviator, recently a United Airlines pilot, and most of all, importantly, a very loyal and proud Ohio State University Buckeye. You asked me about memories that I'd like to share. Well, there's too many to list, but I'll think of one. Anytime Jeff and I sat down to watch the Buckeyes put a beat down on the team up north, those are good memories. Thanks again. And Jeff, bring home your crew and aircraft safely. Go Bucks.
All right, hello everyone. Thank you very much, Dad. I just want to start out to say that it's a real honor to receive this award. Like my dad mentioned, I've been a lifelong Buckeye fan who came from a big OSU household. I was attending Ohio State football games since I was about 10 years old, and got to watch especially recently, a lot of Ohio State beatdowns over Michigan. So I'm very happy, very good memories over that. Just the next thing I want to say is thank you to everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to my parents, Robert and Christina. You guys were always there for me and always providing positive encouragement. And I know that was critical to my success now. The next people I want to thank are my the Ohio State professors and faculty who helped me along the way. They helped guide me through my college journey and helped me really find myself and develop during that time frame of my life. The last group I want to thank are my mentors in the Air Force. I want to start out with my flight commander at undergraduate pilot training, Captain Lisa Cannon. The next Air Force mentor I'd like to thank is my unit mentor, Colonel Mike Pelger. He helped me get my foot in the door in the Air Force and as someone who's really allowed me to develop in my Air Force career. And then the last group I want to thank is just the group of squadron members I've had in my time at the 89th Airlift Squadron at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. They've always had my back. They've assisted me throughout my Air Force career, and I just want to thank that group. The last thing I want to say is I just want to reflect a little bit on my time at OSU Lima. It was around almost around 10 years ago that I set foot for my first time on campus. My first experience was freshman orientation. I remember during that time, I was just coming from a small school in Northwest Ohio. I was pretty nervous about the experience, but right away I knew I'd made the right decision. I got to meet some of my classmates, some of my professors. They made me feel right at home right away, and it was just a great feeling starting off. Academically, my time at Ohio State, academically, it's been great. It allowed me to establish a gateway to one of the most proud and enthusiastic fan bases and alumni in the world, and I'm very proud to be a part of that. Professionally and academically, I really was able to grow at my time at the University of Lima and my time at main campus. First of all, it allowed me to develop these study habits and critical learning that were vital to my time as an Air Force pilot and officer. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for my time at Ohio State. And then the other thing is my time, the vital relationships I was able to build at Ohio State. I made relationships both personally and professionally that have continued to allow me to thrive today. So once again, I just want to say thank you again for giving me this award. And I just look forward to many students in the future being able to have the same opportunity at Ohio State Lima that I did.
Congratulations, Jeff, and thank you for your service. The Ohio State Lima Alumni Hall of Fame began in 2006 and has inducted 15 distinguished alumni. They each took a different path and share their Buckeye pride in different ways, but they remain committed to our university.
To be considered for the Alumni Hall of Fame, the nominee must have successfully completed a minimum of 1 academic quarter or semester of full-time study at Ohio State Lima, have graduated from the Ohio State University 20 or more years ago, and be an advocate for the university and regarded as a community leader with a record of sustained professional recognition and/or involvement in community activity. I invite Ohio State Lima board member Dr. Nicole Nelson to introduce us to this year's Alumni Hall of Fame inductee.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Nelson. I'm the president of Ohio State Lima's Advisory Board. It is my absolute pleasure today to introduce to you our 2020 Ohio State Lima Hall of Fame inductee, Jim Morrissey. I have known Jim and my family have known Jim since we've come to town. He and his wife, Amy, were the first individuals to welcome us to this community before we actually even had moved into our home. Anyone that knows Jim knows he is friendly, he is outgoing, he is helpful, and he embodies what it means to be a Buckeye. Whether it is supporting Ohio State football by tailgating on Saturday, or supporting their volleyball, or anything about Ohio State, Jim is truly a Buckeye. And this includes even sending his own children to Ohio State, as well as his father, who also went to Ohio State. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you our Hall of Fame inductee, Jim Morrissey.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much, Nicole, for the very kind introduction. You know, for as long as I can remember, I've dreamed of standing in front of a packed auditorium on a night like this and having the opportunity to shout out, OH! I just never expected that my big chance would be in 2020 when everything's gone virtual. But hey, it is what it is, and a big shout out to all those who responded with an IO. They say great things happen when you surround yourself with positive people. And I truly feel that this award is a true testament of that phrase. If asked, I could not accurately express my emotions that I experienced when I received word that I was being honored as the 2020 Ohio State Lima Alumni Hall of Fame inductee. I was shocked, disbelief, excited, punked, overwhelmed, humbled. The list can go on and on. But I'm ever so grateful for the love, support, and recognition from my peers and this Buckeye community. I truly want to thank everyone who is involved in the nomination process. You all hold a very special place in my heart. I want to thank God for his blessings, grace, and mercy. And none of this would be possible without the love, encouragement, support, and patience of my beautiful wife, Amy, and our 3 kids, Zachary, Jocelyn, and Emily. But most importantly, I want to thank my parents, Dick and Sue, who sacrificed so much to provide for our family and to instill within all of their kids a hardworking, loving, faith-filled, and never quit mentality. Raising 4 kids during difficult times was no easy task, but the same values that they taught each of us are the same values that I pass on to our kids: to be respectful, work hard, dream big, be inspired, and get involved. For me, Ohio State Lima was a cornerstone for my collegiate experience. It provided a smooth transition from high school into the rigorous academic trail, which led me to earning my BS in civil engineering. The curriculum was aggressive and identical to what was offered on the main campus. However, the smaller class sizes, affordable tuition, and dedicated faculty of the OSU Lima campus made it a perfect fit. I found the professors were passionate, not just about teaching or about Ohio State or about the Lima community, but they were passionate about helping the students succeed. Without a doubt, The friendships and connections that were created on the Lima campus continue throughout today. As engineers in an ever-changing environment, we must be dynamic and adapt to innovative and regulatory changes. We're often tasked with design, construction, and maintenance of local facilities and infrastructure. We engage with contractors and design collaboration teams to assure that buildings stand, bridges don't crumble, roadways are passable, storm lines drain, and preferably our sewage flows to that state up north. But as professionals, I feel that we also have the opportunity to strengthen our communities and our future by reaching out to the youth. We have the ability to engage, develop, educate, and inspire future engineers and leaders within our communities. Whether we engage with the youth in a professional setting, as an educator, as a mentor, or as a coach, it is our opportunity to impart a sense of confidence and challenge them to step outside of their comfort zones to achieve a greater goal. Essentially, we become the ambassadors of inspiring the next generation of leaders. And what better place to encourage them to take those next steps than locally at Ohio State Lima. For as long as I can remember, I've been inspired and motivated by Buckeye legends, such as Gordon Gee, Jim Tressel, Archie Griffin, Urban Meyer, Kerry Combs, but also by local Buckeye legends, like Professors Roger Nimps, William Ackerman, Dr. J, Papa Jake, Ahmed Jamai, Tony Shoup, and countless others. Their passion for the Ohio State University, its mission, the students, and the Buckeye alumni family is truly infectious. And because of them, I'm motivated daily to pay forward to our Lima community and to perform my duties with purpose. To receive recognition as special as this, one may think that I'm on the downslope of my career. However, on the contrary, this award serves as motivation for the future, and I look forward to continuing my efforts and experiencing many more adventures and OSU events in life. Look, there are many great universities out there, but there is one Ohio State, the Ohio State University, and I'm truly honored to represent them here tonight. So thank you all, God bless, and go Bucks.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. And I certainly wish that everybody could see, that you could see everybody smiling back at you. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. This has truly been an afternoon of celebrating some really amazing Buckeyes and honoring the traditions that come from being part of this great institution. So congratulations to our homecoming court. Together as Buckeyes, you are showing the world what it means to persevere and rise above the issues and the challenges that are facing you today. Congratulations to Jeff and Jim. It has been our honor to recognize you. And we know that for both of you, just like Jim said, the best is yet to come. You give so selflessly to each endeavor that you take on, and you leave your world a little bit better. We're grateful that we were one of the stops on your journey. And thank you to our former Alumni Award winners for joining us this afternoon. You are a select few who carry such a distinction, and we're so pleased that we can now add some more people to your ranks. This time of year and the events that are associated with homecoming always draw out the rich traditions of our alma mater, invoking such nostalgia and reflection on our favorite memories of being a Buckeye. One memory that all Lima Buckeyes share is that of their time spent in Galvin Hall. This fall marks 54 years since this signature building opened. In fact, 4 years ago, just last week, we celebrated the 50th anniversary of Galvin Hall and those people who championed for students to have a world-class education right here in West Central Ohio. And then 2 years ago this month, we opened the Perry Webb Student Life Building, changing the way that our students interact with each other and their campus. Gone are the days of students eating lunch in their cars. Now we have a student hub that has created a culture of involvement, collaboration, and up until now, a lot of face-to-face interaction. This renewed spirit of student life has spilled over into our beloved Galvin Hall, where a group of students have actually made it their mission to create a sense of identity and community in the basement with hopes for revitalization efforts. It is their active demonstration of commitment to a dated and time-honored space that inspired our administration to move forward with plans for the Galvin Hall Transformation Project. So here's a sneak peek of just a few renderings that we've developed. Light, open spaces, and intentional collaboration spaces are a central theme. Everything was designed with students in mind and builds upon the strong bones of our cornerstone building. We'll be launching a campaign to transform the lower level in the coming weeks, and this initial phase will include about 10,000 square feet of renovation. It is our dream to replicate these changes on each floor over time, and we hope that you'll join us in kickstarting these efforts and support the students who have a vision and a desire to make the old new again. Thank you for taking time to join us and celebrate our Buckeyes. And thank you for being a champion of students and alumni who truly do great things. As we close the program, a little bit early I might add, I invite you to join the singing of our alma mater, Carmen, Ohio, performed by our own a cappella group, Redefined, last fall. Through time and change, we will show what it really looks like to be together as Buckeyes.
Oh, come, let's sing Ohio's praise and songs to alma mater raise, while our hearts rebounding thrill with joy which death alone can still. Summer's heat or winter's cold, the seasons pass, the years will roll. Time and change will surely show